Hey everybody, this video is part of the Inspiration Conspiracy video hop. When you finish watching this video, please scroll down to the list and click on the next participant. This was organized by the fabulous Shannon Green, and thanks Shannon for doing all this work. We really do appreciate it. We are making bookmarks today, and they're super simple. They're a lot of fun. They're a great craft for the children over the holidays, the summer holidays. We start out with a couple pieces of photo paper, and I picked this up at the Thrift Mart. The first thing we're going to do with our photo paper is we are going to use some old stamp pads and kind of give our blending tool a bit of color. It's a great use for stamp pads that are just kind of past their prime, and I'm just using kind of a combination of pinks here. And we're going to start on the glossy side of the paper, and we just give all of this a bit of a smudge. The cool thing is, guys, you never know how this is going to turn out. And I love that. It looks like fireworks or something. The next color that we're going to try, I think we'll try some green. This is a color box green that I really did love, but boy, it's worn out. And we'll just hit the glossy side with some nice, oh, that turned out really good too. Okay, cool. All right. Now, you'll be surprised at how fast this dries. It dries very quickly. Let's flip these over to the matte side, and let's add to our blending tool just a little bit of food coloring. Of course, if you do have dyes and things like that, then that's a great thing to use too. But I picked up some food coloring after Easter, knowing that I could have fun with it, so I even like kind of where my fingerprints are right there. It's messy, but it's fun. All right, so we are finishing up our matte side of our photo paper. Again, you'll be just really surprised at how fast this dries. It's awesome. Give it a little blow, or hit it with a heat tool if you feel like you have to. Now we're going to move on to our stamping. You want to choose stamps that have negative space, because what we'll do is we're going to do a little bit of coloring on our bookmarks with some neon markers. So there is one stamp that turned out quite beautifully, and I really love this one. This stamp has kind of got a lot of my favorite things, dragonflies and wildflowers. Can't go wrong with that, right? And then we'll just do a stamp right here. Notice I'm not using the whole stamp. Not that big a deal. All right, now let's do our coloring. I think I'm going to do this with some pink. You will pick up some of your stamp ink, so if that is going to bother you, if it's going to concern you that you pollute your pens, then you may want to use pens that are older, so you don't mess up your nice pens. That turned out to be such a pretty color. Okay, and I think we'll, let's just do that with a little bit of a kind of a richer orange there. That looks really pretty. Okay, now we're done with that one. Let's give this, you can use, I'm using Sharpies, y'all, but you can use really any kind of, any kind of marker. Okay, that didn't do so good because that's on a kind of yellow. There we go. That looks pretty. Right, and let's give Mr. Dragonfly some pretty wings there, and then you can color your flower. And I don't color everything because I don't like that look. I like it kind of smudgy and messy, and I think it makes it look a little more vintagey when you do that. All right, so we have the front of our bookmarks done. We can flip them over, and then we'll use another very simple stamp, just whatever you want to use. Now remember, this side is a lot darker, so I'm just doing some hearts here. You can always put a sentiment on this side of your bookmark. You can color in your hearts if you want to, whatever you want to do. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to punch our holes in the top of the bookmark, And then we're going to add some reinforcers. My reinforcers, I color them with ink pads, and then I usually do some text stamping over them. So very simple. I learned that trick a long time ago, and boy, do I don't have like one of those crocodile things, you know. So this makes a punched hole look, kind of jazz it up a little bit. Okay, so there's one. And flip this over, there's the other. Okay, there we go. There are your bookmarks. And you'll want to finish those off with, you know, any kind of ties. I've been really fond lately of using netting from the grocery store when I buy, you know, when I buy potatoes or something. This one has netting on it. So, you know, look around the house and see what you have. You might want to use some yarn. This is some vintage tatting that I had. With this one, I have one of these tassels. I think someone gave this to me, and I think that would look really pretty here. You can also add words, guys, if you want to. You can put a little sentiment on your card, or you can just stick some nice words on there. Make perfect little gifts for people. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun, and remember to hop on to the next participant in the list. See ya. Thank you. Bye.